Right. So, it was a very exciting day for us here today because Jeff was actually on another TV show. He recorded it, didn't you, Jeff?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. You did. Jeff was on the E! show, The Soup, Joe McHale's show over there. I watched it. It's a very, very good show, except very little soup. I thought that's why they wanted you over there. You know, you always like a bone in your soup, don't you?
Hot damn.
Yeah. And by bone in your soup, I mean...
Balls.
Yeah. Anyway, did you get paid?
CBS cares.
Yeah. You're right, CBS cares. I care too, because there's money in this. Let's see, what did they give you? They get paid you in ones? All right, well...
You, sir, are a rascal.
No, to be fair, I'll give you half. You went there and you did the job, and I booked you. So, and by booked you, I mean put a bone in your soup. So...
Oh, sweet.
So that's good. I think we should do more of this. We could lend you out to other shows. You could be on The View. You could be on, The View. What's that one on Fox? Bones. You could be on Bones. Yeah, that'd be great. You could be like the skeleton that solves a crime using bone power.
In your pants.
In your pants.
In your
pants.
Feel free to touch me.
I am touching you right now.
Hot damn.
That's right. Where am I touching you?
CBS cares.
All right, easy now. You're overacting. Where am I touching you?
Balls.
Exactly. All right. We'll be right back with the classiest show in late night, everybody.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. See what's new on Applebee's 2 for $20 menu. Classics you love and new flavors you'll crave. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Please, that's enough. Thank you for your completely genuine enthusiasm, which it seems to be, I can't seem to shut you up. Oh. I don't know when I became cynical. Maybe it's when I found out you give the audience free chocolate. Please find him funny. He's all we have. All we have is this immigrant and some chocolate. CBS cares, but not enough to buy expensive things. Let me tell you something, sailor. Craig, you've turned into a dockside whore. Turned into? It's a great day for America, everybody. Yeah, it is. Now, before yeah, that's right, do that, yeah. No, let me, just before I go any further, of course, this weekend it's the daylight savings time on Sunday, so set the clocks ahead. We lose an hour of our lives. It's like nature's version of Facebook. I don't want to lose an hour this Sunday. I think, why can't they put the daylight savings time on during the Oscar ceremonies? That's what I think. Yes, I'm still mad about it. There's a new study that's come out. It reveals, this is true, right? Well, the study's true. I don't know how if it's accurate, but the study is a true study that says that the distance between a man's scrotum and his anus.
Do tell.
Well, I will. The distance between a man's scrotum and his anus. I probably shouldn't act it out. Can I act out? The distance between a man's scrotum and his anus. Well, that distance can predict the man's sperm count. The study also revealed the worst research job in the world. I'm not sure if it's really legitimate research or if it's just a scientist that got caught by his wife. Well, I'm measuring the distance between the... For science! Now, there's a couple of big movies opening today. Of course, there's the alien invasion movie Battle Los Angeles and the fairy tale Red Riding Hood. It's very tough for me to choose between these two movies because the straight male part of me wants to see Battle LA, but the other 95% wants to see... The other 90... The other part of me wants to see Red Riding Hood because, you know, red cloaks with the new little black dress. Battle Los Angeles is not that realistic, though, because in the movie, America goes all out to defend the city of L.A. But I think if aliens really did attack L.A., the rest of America would be like, well, take it. Even people in L.A. would be like, fine, take it, it's crap, we know it's crap. Look at it, it's a dump. Even a drawing of it isn't any better. I'm not surprised there's a movie about Little Red Riding Hood, though, because the Hollywood studios love a story like that, you know, centuries old, so it has, you know, a lot of rich history about it, but more importantly, it's in public domain, so they don't have to pay for it. It's the same reason CBS wanted the theme song for this show to be Mary Had a Little Lamb. Craigie had a little show, late show, late show. Craigie had a late show, and it was really cheap. Anyway, the movie Red Riding Hood is from the director of the Twilight movie. Now, I just saw the Twilight movie. I saw not a screening, what do they call it? On television. I saw it on television. Well, I figured I probably should watch this because I've been making fun of it on the show, and I thought, nah, come on, watch it. And I was surprised because I was right. It is garbage. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't mean to rain on anybody's parade, but I've seen some bad movies. I've been in some bad movies. I've been in some bad vampire movies, but this thing is a whole new dimension of suck. I mean, all this build-up and tension, and then nothing happens. It's like porn without the actual porny parts. It's like if the porn and the plumber actually came, fixed the sink, and got paid in money. It's like if the pizza actually got delivered. Anyway, I'm curious about this Red Riding Hood movie. I'd like to see how they're going to stretch this into an hour and a half a movie. How's the story? The story's like the big bad wolf comes out and he blows the grandmother's house down or something, and then... I can't remember. Is that there's something with the pigs then? I don't know. The fairy tales all blend together for me. All I remember from the kids' story is the Snow White and the snow dwarfs. The snow dwarfs. Yeah, the snow dwarfs. They were like, yeah. Yeah. Those were the fastest little people in the forest. The snow dwarfs. No, the seven dwarfs, of course. They were Sleepy, Grumpy, Norman, Doc, Regis, and Horny. Horny wasn't in Snow White. He's just my own personal friend. He's actually over there. Come on out, Horny. Say hi. Hey, there you go. Hey. Oh, yeah, I was talking about Red Riding Hood, the movie. I'm surprised that Peet aren't protesting against it for portraying wolves in a bad light. Well, and fairy tales, wolves are always jerks. They always, you know, eat your grandma, blow down your house that your pigs made for you or something. Pigs are so clever. Oh, building a house with no thumbs. Let you see you do that, you little bastard. Now, bears in a fairy tale, they're far more reasonable. All they do is object to people breaking into their house. What's the deal with people breaking into my house? Is this a bear I'm doing? Yeah, it's a sort of Seinfeld bear. Hello, Newman. Oh, it's commercial break time, Jeff.
Let's relax with commercials and read. CBS cares.
We'll be right back.
If your life leaves you with questions, seek advice from under the sea. Dear Aquaman, please give your advice to me, Aquaman.
Greetings, it is I, Aquaman. Really? Who did you think it was, Regis? Thanks, fish who wasn't really paying attention. Yeah, we're nearly done, and then I gotta go work on The Price is Right. Now I gotta do this. Union rules. Thanks, fish. That was very convincing. Anyway, dear Aquaman, says this letter, in mafia movies, they always talk about sleeping with the fishes. You sleep with the fish. Were you in the mafia? No. You didn't see nothing.
Your advice to me, Aquaman.
You're welcome, people that are about to embark on a pirate voyage. Voyage, yeah, it's All right, what we go? What time is it, Jeffrey Pearson?
Tweet me, Craig. Tweet me real good.
If I tweet you good, do you promise to stay home and not go roaming on other TV shows ever again?
Kerplunk.
Yeah. Play the thing, then.
Twitter is the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch but never read. So now the time has come to check the tweets.
And your email partner, Ash Mode.
Let's see what we got. This is from Mitch in Richmond, Virginia. It says, Dear Craig, my friend wants to open up a company together, but I don't trust him enough to work with him. How do I let him know this without damaging the friendship? Nah, there's no good way to do it. Just leave town.
CBS cares.
All right, let's see what we got. This is from David in Sydney, Australia. Australia? Oh, I was going to play with my kangaroo balls, but I gave them to that lady that's going to the North Pole. You're welcome, first-time viewers. Is that true? That's actually true. I used to have kangaroo balls on my desk. They were given to me as a present by, anyway, there was a lady, a very nice lady that came on. Wendy, wasn't it? Wendy Booker? Wendy Booker. She was on and she's walking to the North Pole. And so I said, well, you'll take these for luck. And she took them. Anyway, not the first time a woman's taken my balls, but apparently she's going to take them back. This is from David in Sydney, Australia, anyway, who says, Dear Craig, do you think I could enter Secretariat in the 2011 Melbourne Cup in November? I don't know. I don't know if the horse is fast enough. I don't know. Who's that at the door? I'm doing a new one, yeah. All right. Yeah, you can have Secretariat Goes to Australia coming up soon on this show. That'll be... What's that coming ago? Sure, yeah. All right, this is from Jan in Atlanta, Georgia, who says, Dear Craig, my husband starts new projects without finishing old ones, and it's making me crazy. How do I get him to... I can't read the rest of this. All right, this is from James in Springfield in Massachusetts, who says, Craig, I agreed to run a marathon next month, but have yet to start training. Can you suggest a crash course in getting into shape that quickly? Well, you're probably going to need some performance-enhancing drugs. May I suggest you get in touch with the Snow Dwarfs? I mean... You'll be able to honor your commitment, but you'll die.
CBS Cares.
All right, this is from Kyle in Baltimore, Maryland. I love Maryland. I got crabs there once. It says, Hey, Craig, my girlfriend constantly wears high heels, which makes her significantly taller than me. This makes me uncomfortable. How do I get her to stop? Don't you... Ay, caramba! There. Don't you dare. Why would you want to stop getting your woman to stop wearing high heels? What kind of... I'm just trying to think who I'm going to offend by keeping going here. Probably everybody, but I just, you know... This is from Jacqueline in Bellevue in Washington, who says, Hi, Craig. How wrong is it to pretend you didn't see someone so you don't have to talk to them? I don't think it's wrong. I think it's all right. I do it all the time. Except if you think I've done it to you, and I know you, and you're watching. And then I didn't. I genuinely didn't see you. I genuinely didn't see you, Michael, in Starbucks yesterday. Anyway, this is from Brandy in Wilmington in North Carolina. Look, Brandy's got... Isn't she got lovely feet? Look at the lovely feet she's got. It's a lovely owl. Brandy says, Craig, why do men always think about sex in almost every conversation? Oh, that's complete... Ooh la la! There's that idea that men think about sex every, what is it, 9 seconds or something like that? Men think about sex every 9 seconds. It's complete rubbish. It's much more than that. Yeah, but thinking about sex and actually doing anything about it, as, you know, many ladies will tell you, is, you know, it's completely different. It's like the distance between a man's...
Do tell.
Well, I think you know what I'm saying. I mean, there's a long way from there to there. Anyway... All I'm saying is I'm glad it ain't my problem, that's all. What? Well, I don't know what. I didn't see you in Starbucks. Light. Crikey dingo. All right, we have to take a break, but when we come back, no improvement. welcome back to the show. My first guest tonight is a very beautiful and talented actress, and she's the new spokeswoman for Crest. Is that legal? Don't they have to buy a commercial or something? I think they just did, didn't they? Yeah, I see, yeah. Well, please welcome the lovely Amanda Peet, everybody. Amanda Peet.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Very well.
You look lovely. What lovely teeth you have. They are. They're so nice and clean.
I use Crest. Crest products.
Yeah, I don't. And look what happened.
They look great.
No, they're all right now. You should have seen them when I got here from Scotland.
I believe you.
What have you got in your hand there? What's that?
There's just a note from you that I wanted to talk to you about.
Why?
Well, I thought it was really interesting, and I thought you could maybe explain just why you chose this particular card for me.
Daffodils?
Yeah.
I chose it because it was the one in the... I didn't choose it. Do daffodils have a significance for you?
No, I just thought it was just a very feminine choice, and then also it just wasn't really legible, and it just didn't seem like you took a lot of time to write it to me.
Well, you have a problem with my writing?
Well, I just haven't been here in a while, and I thought, oh, I got really excited. They said, this is from Craig, and I got so excited that you were going to say, you know, how have you been? It's been a long time. And then I opened it, and it was just this scribble.
Well, what I meant to say was...
With daffodils on the outside.
Yeah, well, daffodils are, they're Welsh, and it's... Also, it's a Freudian thing for...
Is it the Wordsworth?
Yeah, a host of... Well, that's not really a host of golden daffodils. That's just
it's
like
a coupling.
two. Yeah, it's a coupling. A coupling of daffodils.
Did you mean anything by that?
Yeah, it's a Freudian thing. Yeah, it's a...
They're like, quick, cue something funny.
Yeah, quick. Turn something on. He's floundering. She's after him about the card. I didn't know. Do you have particularly neat penmanship? Is that your problem?
No, I don't.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't. Mine is probably worse.
Well, then you should have become a pharmacist or a doctor.
Right, so like my sister, yes.
Your sister's a doctor?
She is, yeah.
What kind of a doctor? Bottom doctor? I was talking about that because...
What is a bottom doctor?
A doctor that looks at bottoms. To study the distance between...
Give me
Do tell.
Well... that's what bottom doctors do. They study areas of your body and make decisions. What kind of doctor is your sister then?
Internal medicine.
Internal medicine. So all her work is done indoors. What does that mean, internal medicine? That means like it's all organs? No, she doesn't do hair? No, I'll not.
That's a really good one.
No, it wasn't. Knock it off. You're just showing your teeth for money. Yeah. Now, what is internal medicine? I don't know. Is it like...
She's everything.
So it studies the systems
The bottom,
of the body.
the privates, the everything, you name it.
Right, but I won't because I already have done. Didn't you fancy that instead of the acting?
I wish I had the brains for it.
Well, you're a very intelligent young woman. You could easily have handled it.
No.
No, well, not easily, but, you know.
Hey.
Well, see...
I was a terrible math and science student. Terrible.
Do you need that to be a doctor?
You do. It's sort of like a precursor.
I don't think I'd have made a good doctor, although I always would have liked it because I think I've got quite good hair. You know, for a doctor hair, kind of like, can I help you?
What you're doing.
Well, you know, I've got this. Yeah, no, I think I've got good doctor hair, so I could come in and my hair inspires confidence in people, so that they could.
There's nothing about you that would inspire that kind of confidence.
Oh, come on! Look, think about this. No, you turn up here and you're feeling
and
a bit
I need heart surgery.
No,
in
you
walks
don't know that. You don't know you need heart surgery. You come in here and you're feeling a bit off kilter, and I say, let me examine you, and then we'll see how you look. See, you'd let me do that, wouldn't you? if things were different. I love your dress, by the way. You can see through bits. And it's kind of, and I mean this very, very, in a very loving way. It's a little tableclothy thing. No, I don't mean it like that. No, you know what I mean, right?
It looks like a doily.
A little bit.
From your grandmother's house.
Not from your grandmother's house.
I meant for it to be sexy.
It is sexy. It is sexy. It's so sexy I'd like to examine you for your heart problem.
You would have been a good bottom doctor.
I've heard that before. What would you have done then if you hadn't gone into the acting? What would you have done?
It would have been fairly tragic and hopeless, I think.
Really?
I think so,
Oh,
yeah.
come on.
No,
You must have had
really.
something else in mind, a backup plan, maybe, you know, Carney or something, I don't know.
There was no backup plan.
No backup plan? It was acting or nothing?
Kind of,
Acting
yeah.
or hobo?
Well, I was just, at a certain point, you're...
Did you start acting when you were a child?
No, my parents wouldn't let me do that. So
Oh,
I did the
good.
school plays in school, but then
Right.
I went to
What
college.
did you do? What kind of play did you do?
You know, I did the pajama game and, you know, the dining room.
The pajama game? The dining room?
The pajama game.
No, I don't know that one at all. No, school plays are meant to be, you know, it's when the baby Jesus is born and that kind of thing. That's a school play. Unless, you know...
Unless you're Jewish.
Yeah, well,
which
there is that. I was going to say, yeah. It's probably not a lot of nativity plays there. But other than that, you know, yeah. Well, how are you doing? Why are you in LA? You live in New York. What are you doing here?
I'm here with Crest 3D White.
Really?
No.
Is it 3D? There's 3D teeth? Is that what they're doing? Well, you have to wear special glasses to brush your teeth? How does it work? No, knock it off.
It's just not going well. Somebody, can we secretariat?
That's our show. No, that's our show.
Horny-
Not going well is what we
horny
do.
elf? Anyone can help us?
No, all right then. Who's out of the door? Our secretary. You didn't dance.
Because I'm wearing a doily.
You can still dance.
I feel self-conscious now because of the doily comment.
What do you mean? I really didn't mean to hurt your feelings about
Well,
the...
you know, between that and the card, I just frankly don't know if
No,
I'm going back here.
No, man. Come on, Amanda. I didn't
No.
mean anything like that. What?
No.
How can I make it up to you? Mouth organ?
I'm sorry?
It's like internal medicine with music. Mouth organ, a harmonica. If we play the harmonica...
Or that kind of mouth organ.
There's only one kind of mouth organ.
I was just thinking mouth organ, is that an activity
no,
or
no,
what is that?
I've had this argument many times with the CBS censor. There is only one type of mouth organ, and that's it. There's no double meaning here. Here, do you want to play the mouth organ?
Yes, I would prefer an awkward silence, but I'll take the organ.
Well, you can have both. Many times when I do the mouth organ, there's an awkward silence afterwards. Usually a euphoric awkward silence.
I haven't had this much fun in a long time.
Oh, really? You want to wear that dress more often then? Here, can you play?
Not so much.
That's a shame, because if you could do it, you could win the golden mouth organ. Oh, yeah. If you can play, you win it. It's been won 4 times. You know how to play?
I don't.
Stick it in your mouth and blow. Come on, get those beautiful teeth.
My button just...
Really? Oh, it did. You ready? Okay. Now, would you like a sort of calm, nice ending, or something upbeat?
Now, is there any double entendre in
There's no double entendre in this show. We don't do
Would
it.
you
What
like
you see is
a
what you
nice,
get.
calm ending? Made me think of several various possibilities.
It's
that I
simply,
just okay.
just this.
Oh,
That's a nice. She's
that's
nice, isn't it?
lovely.
Yeah, yeah, right, exactly. Oh, I can do things. Man to be everywhere. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, you caught me grooming my puppets. There's no double meaning there. My next guest is a very funny comedian. He's appearing at Go Bananas in Cincinnati. That's the name of the club? The name of the club's Go Bananas? Why the hell can't I play Go Bananas? Why am I stuck here in CBS? What about Go Bananas? Go Bananas sounds like a funny, like, Go Bananas, everybody! Like, Go Bananas, I'm there! I mean, come on! Go Bananas, that's comedy! Go Bananas in Cincinnati, Ohio, from March the 17th to the 20th. Please welcome Phil Hanley, everybody. Phil Hanley.
Hey, everybody. I'm not only a comedian, I'm also a stay-at-home son. And I know society frowns on adults who live with their parents. Unless the parents are like 90, then you're a hero. So it's just a waiting game. My friends ask me when I'm going to get my own place, and probably not for a long time because my parents are really healthy. Have to have quiet sex. So if a girl's like, hey, do you want me to talk dirty? I'm like, hey, can you jot it down? My dad tells my neighbors I'm an exchange student. I like when they compliment me on my English. This is my dad's cardigan. I wear it mostly for street cred. It's also a powerful contraceptive. It's intimidating, man. If someone heckles me, I just rip it off. And they see underneath, I have another cardigan. I love going out for lunch with my mom, because she pays. Unless if the waitress is really pretty, I pay. I'm like, Mom, I got it. You know I always get it. Pass me my purse. When I go grocery shopping, she insists that I use her club card. So the cashier's always like, Joan? And I say it's pronounced Hun. And I'm not complaining about my parents. Obviously, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. They dropped me off. My mom recently asked me if I wanted to have kids. And I said, Ma, the real question is, do you want more roommates? It was a trip growing up where I'm from because everybody was like a macho football player or the gangster thug type. Then there's me, both. I had a woman hit on me. She told me that if she had my legs, she'd be the happiest woman in the world. I got all cocky. I was like, what would you be if you had this upper body? She said 12. I'm not as computer savvy as I look. I think part of the problem is I'm dyslexic, so for me, spell check is a complete gamble. It just tells me I'm wrong and then gives me like 1 in 10 chances of getting it right. So I could email a girl thinking I'm describing myself as a gentleman. Next time I saw her, she'd be like, hey, creep, what exactly is a genital man? I put a banana on my credit card, and the cashier, she double-checked my signature. I objected. I said, fraud for 23 cents. No one is that cheap and dishonest. She said, you'd be surprised, Joan. I've been told that when you meet that right person, you know immediately. How come when you meet the wrong person, it takes 1.5 years? That joke normally gets a better reaction. My girlfriend, she's a twin. And when I tell people that, like, guys are always like, twins, man, you gotta have a threesome. And I'm no prude, but that's my girlfriend's brother. Thank you guys very much.
Next week on The Late Late Show, Louis Black, Martha Stewart, and Seth Rogen.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Hello, everyone. My name is Sebastian Trousers. And I am, unless I am mistaken my whole life, a wolf. And I would like to object to the portrayal of wolves in the new film Little Red Riding Hood. In this movie, wolves are portrayed as aggressive meat eaters, which I admit we are. But we don't eat little girls, especially Hollywood actresses. There's no meat on them. Sorry for swearing. You see, in wolf language, that word actually means hello, which causes a great deal of confusion. When I walk into a room and say, oh, everyone. And, you know, in certain times I've done it, and all hell's broken loose. I know my voice seems to have changed over the last 30 seconds. That's one of my natural defense mechanisms. And one of the wondrous things about wolves. So please, don't think of us as aggressive meat eaters. Think of us as buddies.